This is the face of morning. Wild-eyed haired, bushy-faced, lover of truth, seeker on the path of truth, even chooser of the way of service to other and light and love. Green, blue, indigo, yo. Green, blue, indigo, yo. The colors are indicative of shit you can't. You can use your words all day long. That's great. Use them. Come out with baffling bullshit. You may be taken far places on this if you choose it. It's not really so do you have amongst you aliens, of course? I don't even want to touch that one. You could just put that under advisement. I don't want to bring you the aliens topic at all. It scared too many people away that haven't even thought through it. That's a hell of a way to be. I mean, you respond into how people respond to things, then you get a generalized feel, a barometer even, for society. Now, I have certain beliefs which lead me to conclusions, and I can share them, and they're roughly parable formed, already from Jesus. And Jesus, why was Jesus badass? On the topic of the heavenly, the kingdom of heaven is inside you. That's a fact. Even the evil sins of witches. You're based in light, your mind is based in light, your higher dimensional form, light. You hear this, Ruckus? I have to get it real time in prayer that I have to just ask aloud or scream, help me. Because I can say it all day long. This is wearing down the only little nugget I have to rest in. Like I said, I'm slightly rebellious, heavily carnal. That doesn't mean I'm a rapist. No, I enjoy being served physically enjoy it. I do not like things like most people. Hit me with a whip, not a fan of that. Shoot me with bullets, not liking it, choosing no, check the box no. And you know, if you go through a checklist, stupid it is, affirming to these things that you know to be true, disaffirming and disavowing, disaffirming connection that you have to the things of the false and greater harm. Quickly get to a cliff. The cliff will most likely present you a rainbow bridge. You can go across. Maybe you don't take the first step so easy. It's up to whatever. You'll have an experience and you'll go the same fucking path You change the background, make it night or day, it doesn't fucking matter. It goes to the same place and it's inside you. So you're basically going deeper inside yourself. Motherfucker. Now, I hear the call and know the times. So I do the same. Well, you know, as I said, I have this portion of myself that has to be should. It has to mimic a certain degree of the reality. Call it a simulator. But you get the feedback that you just can't shake as being verifiers on these facts being going on. The third Baron has made an appearance. I'm not exactly sure if I properly made my intro video from point of view of picking up the land and flying with it, calling that some sort of airship zero. Lot Zero Mark 1. Fucking Sharknado powered trailer turns into an airship. Why not? It's steampunk, deal with it. And then beginning travel. Now travel, like on the globe, is imperceptible to the perceivable. So, like I said, you're gonna have to deal with it, but you won't have to feel it, don't worry. You'll only be moved very fast real quick. The G's will break your body. There's nothing you can do. Multiple G's will also kill you. Be aware, human. You'll need anti-gravity. Won't be making maneuvers like these bitches. That's flying, motherfucker. That's dogfight. Dogfight that shit. In your fucking phantom. Your fucking... What do you, F what? Jump jet? Oh, congratulations, human. Your fucking vertical takeoff with rockets. We don't... Like, we're... Okay, so, stay focused. I have enough of the simulation of what them other guys gonna do or are doing. These commander and controllers. Evil team. Team Evil. Regarding world domination. This has actually gotten old. You get inside the gates, they upload you to your Akashic Record experience. You can access, maybe briefly, multiple lives that you've not been able to make it into your physical born and all, you know. You gotta sign up, you know. It's a voluntary mind wipe, so we get you every time. Voluntary mind wipe, it gets you every time. What did I agree to? It gets you every time. So we all have this in common. We're all light-based matrix. Truman Show experiencers. Truman Show. Kitty. Now Kitty is no ordinary cat either. I had enough chutzpah to inquire of Kitty. And this, I don't know if it rightly picks it out. That is not just a spider levitating his ass free and clear in the air, the open skies of Earth. This is a mated pair of spiders. Now, maybe you understand, maybe not. Now, I could see this from inside of here when I sit in the chair. I'm not blinded, and then you could see it there. And what you actually see is a face mask. I don't know if the film can get it. Kitty would be able to be like, yeah. You gonna come in? Yeah, physical conflict would ensue at the point of peeing on my shit. And we don't like the idea of cutting off nuts. Maybe because we're males. I can't rightly say. Maybe because we don't have any females to put baby kitties all over the fucking place. You know who's got a cat problem? The Romans. That's real talk. If you go to Rome today, in this day and age, there's pussy everywhere. It's not a joke. It's not pussy you want. It's pussy cats. There are meow, 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 meow everywhere. And at some point in time, probably one of them damn emperors had him a good old orgy. And the cats take suit. In the alley next to the mausoleum or the orgidarium, whatever the hell is the place that you would hold this event, you pagan monster fuck. Sticking feathers in your throat and throwing up. These motherfuckers, I swear, it's the same shit all over again. Which brings me back on focus. So, one of these guys that I really like to listen to, he proves the message of Jesus. Inasmuch as I had keyed in on certain things that let me get a fucking message through, internally, through my thick fucking head, with the thick neck even, for love of Jew, nations, Jewish, be advised. The programming of the fundamental Judeo-Christian mindset is a tough one to penetrate. It doesn't have the tradition and lore the pagans have, and it doesn't want it. It doesn't need that shit. You take your bloody sacrifice shit, you can wicca it all up all you want all day long. It goes immediately to killing people. That's just the fucking facts. You put your top hat on, whatever. Cut the bullshit. Because the entities that power this have been cut off from the necessary food source of light. What you talking about, Willis? They have. Well, rich source in purity and light is gonna be your baby, little soft baby. You've heard it before. I'm not going anywhere. That all manners of entering into the facts of the matter will be all around you now. It's not bringing it to you exclusively. If you don't think these things occur, you might want to check your own self now for being faulty, for mismanagement of the truth. Is still an abomination. That equals into getting pretty close to just killing that baby yourself. I don't want to go no further there. So, weed and the tares. Jesus was master in his delivery to the masses parables. And parables will unfold because, like all things, within nature is the same processes occurring, whether you know it or not. Now, once you scoot past that shit, the miracle of nature inside of itself is the same fucking miracle of nature. It's the same mathematical frequencies and all that jive. Now, so, what is these tares, yo? I know what wheat is. I eat bread. Okay, so tares. Tares is a mistranslation. It's not totally inaccurate. It moved and bobbed and weaved its way through the vernacular over time. But it goes back to zizoma, is a Latin word, but it's called the darnel. Never heard of a darnel? Let me introduce you to the darnel. The bearded darnel, even. How about that? This plant looketh like same thing, what you want to call your wheat. The problem is, it's not wheat. And guess what? It's not just some shit you just would throw away. It's a medicinal plant. Darnel literally means darkness of night. This drug, if you have bread made of darnel mixed wheat, and you eat this bread when it's hot, you're gonna trip fucking balls. You're gonna lose your shit. You're gonna have a trip that you're not gonna like. Because the translation of darnel, bearded or not, it's bearded. I don't know what makes the plant bearded, but it's dar means darkness. use this one. I didn't never even look it up. Dar and Mar. Mar is light, a form of light that comes in a liquid sea variety that only your deepest, most innermost self is familiar. Heard of waters of creation? Shit like that. So now the darkness, where we are now residing, Dar, Nell, and Nell becomes night. So it's the darkness of night, the terror of night, that I just discussed, what they call the valley of the terror of evil, where you need to put your hand in Jesus' bigger hand and go on through, because you're not going to do it on your own. Even Conan puts his hand in Jesus' hand, but he not going to make it. Something of that caliber event, because I had to just take me a bath. But then I'm ritualistic, and I have natural, magical, and talented gifts, which render me easily staked and burnt any other time in history were I to say something at odds with those guys. Terrorism. And they use words like this in a form of warfare you can't keep up with. Some of their minion class have risen up to this. Especially recently, I saw a video of a young black lady. She says, this is bullshit. And frankly, it's draining my fucking life out of me. I can't keep up with this change of language, this tenseness I have to hold if I'm to toe the line of this democratic crap. They know that. It's great when you're all fucking hopped up on the endorphins and you're about to light a city on fire. It feels exciting, no doubt. I bet it's a blast. Fuck, you know how many times I wanted to burn a city down? You know how many times I have burned cities down? You get in there and they clean you up and you're gonna go inside yourself. I don't care if you do this or not. I'm telling you what happened to me. So you know why you're here. Now you have a completely evolved upper triad, separated by a vast abyss. If you're a wanderer, and if you're a wanderer who has signed up to come on to Earth at this time. Now, on a suspicion, a hunch, I thought this may be the case in my case, so I would be having to go down this path, and I would be well on my way. Well, and they made it abundantly clear why one would need to do this, and why it would be a returning to sensibilities sort of thing. It's not the terror that you don't know, or you do know. It's the one that you don't know you don't know. And that's the one running shit for the dark side. It makes prime fucking use of darkness, and I literally mean it. It knows what it is, it relishes in it, and it wears it like armor and shield. It's the other team. You gotta give them props where they get shit done, that's a fact, but then you don't want to partake in the same way, so you're gonna want to peel from your skin. Like, imagine if you were to peel your skin off of your muscle. You do that, you imagine this with me, this will be a minor ritual in cognitive reconstructive surgery. So when you pull from your flesh, you pull the flesh off of your own body, exposing yourself, open air, which is not advised. Do not. This is a theoretical exercise in truth. When you do that, you're going to feel the sensations the air has for you. The salty sting of the air. The ultraviolet light will sting you and burn. It's not going to be a pleasant thing. And if you were to imagine that you've got these, let's call them grains. This is our current day's Darnell. It's these, I call them the little grains. They're nanite technology. They're all up in that shit. I mean, you're breathing them in all day long. Some of them make it here, some you shit out. What do you want from me? You want me to lie to you? I'm breaking it down as best as one can. I don't even get to lie to you. Look, there's a mask right there. made by a mated pair of spiders, or at least friends, and can work through the night. And they have erected it right there. Now I watched them because I was wondering how that spider was just standing there in the air. That's not the norm. The banana spiders I know. We have banana spiders. They're big. You don't want them on your face, and you'll get them on your face. And you'll be a little bitch till you get it off. Grown ass man. If you go in the bayou regions of the eastern Texas, you gonna find out. I don't think most people really like spiders, and the reason why you don't like spiders is a primal instinct that ranks. It's right there next to snakes. You could be a reptile lover all you want, but nature has programmed the human to fucking jump high and get away. Fucking hear every snake on this earth is fangs. Fangs hurt. You get bit by an ant, it hurts. And use a little bit of poison to make that parent. Such little teeth that overcome it. This motherfucker has fangs. Whether they poison you or not, you're gonna be bitten by a snake. And well, their jab ritual follows this line of reasoning. Ritual rape. It's ritual rape. They want you to cognize that. Because you will internalize it whether you openly or aware or not. Now for me, because I'm ignorant, I'm highly powerful. I simulate the whole ritual myself. I'm competitive. It gives me a handle on to what's going on. More so that I don't need to know. I'm already having cognitive dissonance in my mindset. Seeing myself through time, recognize balls. I got thyroid problems. The randomness doesn't even. My dad has the thyroid problem. They cut out his thyroid gland. It's next to your voice gland. It's great to know about your insides. And you don't want to fucking look at yourself. So you have to rely on some sort of giant shoulder to stand on. Pay the military for some respect. Now, if this is a bug-like delivery, homies, it's gangster fucking shit. And you can get your fucking soul, mind, body complex wrapped around that. Because if not, you're not gonna make it. And the minions aren't gonna. They're not even scheduled to make it. They're running on dopamines and serotonins, the likes of which you just can't fathom. They're getting them from this. It's like if you were to, other than the translation correction, the pointing at the Soros motherfuckers, these old ass niggers that are ancient, dragonish. They live into the hundreds. They squeeze essence like that and translate it into their body. And they live long. They're like, how do Soros? That's all I'm gonna say. I end this video asking for production on channel. Hopefully I'm not banned for all time. Channel disputed. Maybe suggest you rip your skin off and feel your muscle tissue. That's not safe. Don't do it. It's mentally suggested.